Robert Kennedy visited me 2 weeks ago. And what brings Mr. Kennedy to my door? Because a whistleblower from the CDC said that they had developed a genetic weapon that would kill black males. A vaccine that would be used as a weapon. It's called thimerosal. It's a vaccine filled with mercury that begins to destroy the brain of the black child. Some of my brothers, we talked. They said their wife was in the hospital. She had a child. And they said, no vaccine. But when they thought that the mother and father were asleep, they snuck in to take the baby to inject them. Don't you ever go to sleep on an enemy that's plotting the death of black people wholesale. So we have to fight for our lives. Will you do that?
Yes, sir.
Will you stand?
Yes, sir.
Can we go to Washington as a unified force, seeking justice for all who are deprived, but mainly for the black man and woman of America, the Caribbean, Africa, the Isles of the Pacific, because our government is what keeps them broke. This government and its policies. I'm ready to do what needs to be done. I just don't want you to come with me if you don't have that mind. It's all right. I'm not going to call you a coward, just that you are. But I'd rather you stay home and watch us go and watch us come back victorious. And how cheap will you feel that I could have been there? I could have been there with the warriors. And you know, I just recited to Brother Reverend about Gideon. You all read it. 60,000 coming against 3,000. That don't look like they have a chance. 3,000 against 60,000. And yet God said, Gideon, take them down by the water and try them. And when they went to battle, they only had 300. And they put to flight 60,000. That's not Bible law foolishness. Allah says in the Quran, if there be one of you steadfast, he'll put to flight 10. If there are 10 of you steadfast, you'll put to flight 100. If there's 100 of you steadfast, we'll put to flight 1,000. And if there's 10,000 steadfast, 10,000 will put to flight. How many? 100,000. But you got to be steadfast. Are you? Yes, then let's get there. Yes, if you're not, we can get there. Just ask God for strength. Yes, we have young people here that are really, they're co-conveners of this. Because we are not going to burden our young people with old heads.
That's right.
Now, some of us just have to take our place in the Museum of Antiquity. Because if you ain't got no fight in you, you might as well go to the museum and we'll make a wax resemblance of you and say, you know, when he was young, he was powerful. Oh, who said Joshua? See, brother, you always coming up with the right stuff. These are the Joshua generation. But they can't be Joshua generation without Joshua. See, Joshua was not an integrationist. He just wanted the promised land. Will you help? Yes, sir. Stand up, young people. Let me introduce you, Sister Mallory, Sister Carmen, brother, my son. These are three that are under Harry Belafonte in the Justice League. They organized New York. And that big march you saw in New York, it was they and others with them. Now they're going to be leading because they know what to do. They marched from New York to Washington. 220 miles. How much? 250. I'm always getting my figures wrong. But think about them walking to go to the steps and petition government. That's the new leaders. You're not Yonajah. Turn around and look at her. She's Indian and black. Yes, that's Yo-Yo. Yonajah. She's been talking to all the tribes. The Latinos, and all of our native family. I heard somebody say, man, there's some Latinos here. Stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. Those of you who don't know how to work with black and brown, we'll change this city. You don't know that they're your people. You think that they're different from you. But at the root of them is you. Some of the native people, they are the aboriginal people of the earth. See? You got to get acquainted with yourself. So our Latino family will be together. They have charges that they have to bring before the government. Grievances. So do our Native American family. When you learn who you are and who they are, it will become more easy for us to find that path of genuine brotherhood. Women, Any women in here? See, women have been really messed over in the world of religion, in the world of politics, and we have to put a stop to the mistreatment of women. Come on and move with us toward Washington. Do you know who you are? You're the cornerstone of a brand new reality, a new world that will come into existence out of the West, and our light will shine forth back toward the East. Is there anyone else? Now, the alderman. Oh, we got our congressman here.
Oh, yes, sir.
Brother Danny Davis. Stand up, Brother Danny, please. This brother, we can count on, a man of strength. Reverend Jakes. Stand up, Reverend Jakes. Strong brother. Thank you, brother, for all that you do. Who?
Michelle Harris.
Oh, Sister Michelle Harris, our 8th Ward Alderman. Would you stand, please? Thank you.
And Leslie.
Where's Leslie?
There she is.
That pretty sister of ours. How you doing, Les? Love you much, love you much. Leslie Hairston. Dorothy Tillman is in the house. Stand up, Dorothy. There'll never be another you. Where's Marion Stamp's family? Come, where? I salute your mother and I salute you. We know strong black women. And we're going to show the world that we are one. Where's Tyrone Crider? The great Tyrone. Don't get up, don't get up. I'm with you. Oh, man, I got to hug and kiss you. I said hug and kiss you. And we are not, strange, We just love each other. There's Prince Asiel Ben Israel. Stand up, Prince. Chuck Bowen, Eddie Reed. Who? Where's Senator? There she is. Ooh, she looked like a flower, too. Senator Mary Flowers, thank you so much for coming. Thank you. Where's the new Alderman David Moore? Where? Oh, no, come. We got to look at you, brother. You the new alderman here. Come on, come forward, brother. Brother Alderman, I'm happy to meet you, sir.
Several times.
I'm meeting you on the right plane.
That's right.
You're an alderman now.
Thank you.
We need your help, brother.
Absolutely. You have it.
Thank you. And my father Flager, man, one of the best men, and I'm telling you, this man is a real Christian disciple of Christ. Again, Father Flager. Huh?
Unity between all of us.
And now we just need the unity of all of us. we can get past our differences because justice is bigger than all of our differences. And I'll tell you, once we get justice, it'll be easy to solve our little problems among ourselves. I thank you for a beautiful night, huh? Yes, of course, Joakim Noah, man. Y'all are, you are something else, man. He is an example for all those in sports because he offers himself to the community.
That's right.
To make our community better.
That's right.
We thank him.
Yes, sir.
And we pray that through you, I would love to meet the basketball players who are taught by the league to give back. But they always teach you to give back in a way that doesn't give back in a way that really makes a real difference. See, now if you, Brother Joakim, and the other millionaire players in football and basketball and music, if we got together, look at this, brother, America is for sale. What, did I say something wrong?
No.
Who owns the bridges? Who is it that owns now the parking meters? See, but they're selling the land. They're selling the bridges to foreign companies. The toll roads, some of the ports are sold. The FBI building was on sale for $50 million. And we could have bought it and they could rent it from us. And we could kick them out when we want to. So, with a pooled resource, and we were in brotherly love, we could own millions of acres of land and begin agribusiness and all other businesses growing up off the land. I came back from Belize in Central America, and I met the Mennonite Christians who are whites from Germany. And they started with 20 acres with 20 families. And they own 126,000 acres in Belize. And they are feeding half the population of Belize. And when I went among them, I said, how much is your education? How far did you go in school? And they laughed. He said, we only went to the 8th grade. He said, but we can count. And they showed us their farmland, their thousands and thousands of chickens, their heads of beef, their cows, their dairy, their fields. We can do the same thing and put our people to work for themselves. The power is in our hands. We just have to be guided right and use our knowledge and our faith to do good works. So I know I've overstayed my time. Did I miss anybody that I... Where's Imam Darnell Kareem?
He's right there.
Where? Well, there's my brother. Thank you for coming, Brother Darnell Kareem, Imam. Where's Alice Palmer? Oh, where's Henry Hardy? Oh, there's the Reverend Hardy. How you doing, Rev? Well, we got to get busy now.
Yes, sir.
Ramonsky. That's my favorite brother. How you doing, brother? Thank you. Yes.
Everybody was given this.
Can you fill this out before you go? It says, I support justice or else. And I agree to support by fundraising, mobilization, promotion, sponsorship, and willing to join a local organizing committee. All of you were given, do you have this? Do you mind filling it out? But you don't have a pencil. So somebody that has one will loan it to you. Thank you. Anything else?
That's it, Brother Minister.
Well, if that's it, again, thank you all for coming. I have enjoyed looking at you, listening to you, talking with you, and seeing the beauty of your response. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Brothers and sisters, can I just ask everyone kindly to stay where you are? We want to close with prayer and allow Minister Farrakhan to exit those that would greet him. He will accommodate you. Thank you. So if everyone would just stay right where you are, but we can put our hands together for the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan as he makes his way and exits the ballroom. Let's give Minister Louis Farrakhan a warm round of applause. Let him hear your love and your support, that we will support him and support the cause of justice. If you haven't filled out the card, if you could go ahead and do that while the minister makes his way. All of our street organization leaders or members that are present, we want to recognize you, and we want to recognize also the son of Larry Hoover, who is with us. Where's our brother? Where's this? Is he still here? There he is. That's our brother. We love you, brother. Brother Henry English from Black United Fund. Let's recognize our brother. Salim Mulakil is also here. You hear him on WVON. I know everyone is tired, and maybe if everyone could give the minister a chance to exit without stopping to greet him, please. If the security will help us in that detail, Brother Mustafa, we could, we could say this prayer and everybody could get. Can you make sure that we get the cards, brothers and sisters? That's very important for the follow-up. If you would be so kind, as you're standing and we're waiting to close with prayer, if you would please fill out the cards, brothers and sisters, and hand them in on your way out. And if our supreme captain, our great captain, the great Mustafa Farrakhan would Yes. If everyone would please stay where you are, brothers and sisters, please. Let's close with prayer. This is one of the Muslim prayers. Just bow your heads where you are as the minister makes his way out of the room. O Allah, guide us among those whom you have guided aright. Preserve us among those whom you have preserved, and befriend us among those whom you have befriended. Bless us in whatsoever you grant, and deliver us from the evil of which thou hast judged. For you judge, and none can judge against you. Blessed art thou, O Lord, and highly exalted are you above that which they set up besides you, and whom thou befriends is not disgraced. Amen. May the peace and blessings of Allah go with you. And remember to do unto others as you would have done unto yourself.